Welcome to the Tepe News Hour. I'm Tepe News Reporter number 2, and I'm Tepe News Reporter number 3. And in today's news, well-known galactic tourist Bob Barley has kidnapped King Bachingo. Professor Proboscis has teamed up with Detective Clavicle and his assistant, Dr. Adam Hyoid, to solve this mystery. If you want to learn more and see these events as they unfold, follow Bob Barley's live stream of these events. And after that, some nonsense about government secrecy. Hey guys, wait, what's going on here? Why is Tepe News Reporter number 3 not on the field? And why is he in my spot? Are you guys writing me out of the show? And now would be a good time for a commercial break. Here we are, the scene of the crime. King Bachingo's meeting room. Mr. Bob Barley must be rather fast. Little to no struggle or damage present. Either that, or he's very clean. Yes, I don't quite know how Mr. Barley did it. He fooled over 1,000 Tepe troops, not to mention one of the most advanced security systems in the whole galaxy. Mr. Barley must be quite good at what he does. Dr. Hyoid, just take note of my observations, please. Like this down Tepe troop, for instance. He must have used it to sneak attack on King Bachingo. And what's this on the top of the helmet? It's an arrow to signify that Tepe troops must always push forward the glory of Tepe. But I fail to see how a standard decoration can mean anything. Such a simple-minded individual. But look, it's pointed exactly 7 degrees. Which points at? Nothing important because you're just holding the helmet at 7 degrees. I am starting to doubt if you really are the best detective in Tepe. Wait, let Detective Clavicle do his work. There isn't a mystery he hasn't solved yet. I know he's disclosed several classified documents. I find him really quite annoying. Why are you even here? Couldn't he just record his notes with audio instead? Hey, me and Clavicle are good friends. After I was injured in the war the long past on a medical mission, we started this business together. Aha! When one turns the helmet a farther 360 degrees, it points to one of the many possible locations of the Viax computer in this room. To the Viax? Anywhere in the whole galaxy could be the location of his Viax computer. You're just simply connecting the dots, Detective Clavicle. Look, Professor Proboscis, the Viax computer has been deactivated. Obviously to leave minimal eyewitnesses to his crime. But what's this? There's fingerprints on it. Those fingerprints are of King Bachingo. They have already been analyzed. Have you not read the crime report? Clavicle never reads the crime reports. It merely hinders his detective juices. Yes, well, the standard Tepe detectives have come up with everything you have, Detective Clavicle. No one can out-detective the great Detective Clavicle. Professor Proboscis, did your crime report note how the body armor does not necessarily fit Barley being one size too big? Oh yes, new high score. No, they did not. Why, what does that mean, Detective Clavicle? Do we have a criminal duo team up on our hands? This body size and approximate body weight would put the suspect who did the real kidnapping as Nelson Torhook, a fellow galactic tourist and content creator. Or more likely story is that is the dimensions of the Tepe troop he killed and used to sneak in. I highly doubt that all galactic tourist vloggers have some widespread conspiracy against the king. Don't you find that just a bit ludicrous? Do not doubt the detective. All leads are worth investigating. I can pull up Mr. Torhawk's location in 1 second. I guess I stand corrected. It seems as though Bob Barley is going around killing his fellow galactic tourist. Obviously, he's trying to create less competition. Look! Another helmet that points 7 degrees! And another bare wall! Clearly, Bob Barley is leaving a message to us through these helmets! You know, I don't see you measuring any of these measurements with a protractor or anything. It seems as though you're just making up random degrees. I'm starting to wonder if you're just trying to drag this out. Oh, I lost my streak! Professor Proboscis, please don't be so harsh on the detective. He gets these little ideas in his head. He just needs to think them out a bit. Yes, well, the detective is becoming a bit of an obstacle to the glory of Tepe. I believe we should just trace his signal of his live stream to his location instead. Man, I was doing so well. I beat my high score. Professor Proboscis, doing it your way won't give us his purpose, his incentives. Detective Clavicle, please stay in this room. The evidence or the dead body aren't anywhere else, I'm telling you. Generally, I'm starting to think you're more of his caretaker than anything. When we first met, when King Pachingo was kidnapped, he punched manservant Beckon off the balcony. I think he's a little nuts. At times, yes. But he really is a good detective. Once his mind focuses in what he needs to do. Oh, here he comes. Clavicle, what do you have for me? Yes, I have deduced his position. I found 3 more Tepe troop helmets around this house, all pointed to 7 degrees, leading me to realize that his position is 77777 in quadrant 2. Well, I guess it's worth a shot. It's really our only lead, so let's go. Bob Barley back at you again with another update on my hostage. That hostage being the main man himself, the big cheese, King Pachingo. So, KP, how it hoppin'? Like I told you the last 5 times, I hate you, I hate your show, and I hate generally everything that comes out of your stupid mouth. So that's what's hoppin'. You know, I'm not too used to this whole hostage situation thing myself, King Pachingo. But you know, I've had to learn quite recently. I'm usually quite content with making top 10s that rely on sensationalism and clickbait. So maybe you can learn how to be a better hostage too. I will not act as some mere actor in some tiny unimportant video. You should merely accept your fate, Barley. You're fading out. Hey, I didn't join Thug Life for nothing. I mean, I've killed all my rivals, and I clearly should get a payoff. This publicity stunt should work. Just imagine, I'll become the greatest blogger in the world. Everyone will be subscribed to Bob Barley. I don't get the point of your whole existence, Barley. You just go around to places talking about where you've been. That just makes no sense. Why don't the people just go to those sad places? Just imagine, King Pachingo. With this increase in viewership, I can start more channels. Imagine it. A Bob Barley Arts and Crafts. A Bob Barley Plays. And maybe even a Bob Barley reaction videos. This sounds like a bunch of convoluted nonsense to me. Why not just serve your country and watch state-funded propaganda? My merchandise will sell like hotcakes! Everyone will want a Bob Barley t-shirt! I knew I should have banned free speech a long time ago. Look what it creates! This stupidity! Silence! My sensors are picking up a ship! An imposter glass ship! Probably one of your friends! Hands up, Barley. Now give me King Bachingo, or I will be compelled to annihilate you. We got a special guest star with here. Here they are, the remarkable Detective Clavicle and Dr. Adam Hyoid. It all makes sense now. Bob Barley, being a fading travel blogger with a content factory to maintain, pulled off this giant stunt to renew interest in his show. I see my true purpose now. I will put the B and push back. I'll become an icon of rebellion. Everyone will buy a Bob Barley shirt in defiance of you. Bob Barley, you are under arrest by the authority of Tepe. As of now, all of your assets now belong to Tepe, and all of your rights have been suspended. I think I'll start enacting those restrictions on free speech. I believe it just corrupts when it's not in the hands of the government. I am the greatest travel blogger in the whole galaxy! Welcome to the Tepe News Hour. I'm Tepe News reporter number 1, and in today's news, our beloved king has returned to office after being kidnapped by Bob Barley. Now, don't worry about number 2 and number 3. They're taking a little leave of absence after today's earlier incident. Let's just say, number 2 will no longer be borrowing number 3's tie. And after that, why people are buying Bob Barley t-shirts despite his evilness.